Hi guys and welcome to another edition of the General Jerry channel. It's been a while since I've really uploaded, but we're going to be covering Jake Paul versus Deji, and then in the next Google Hangout we're going to be discussing and watching and reacting to KSI versus Logan Paul. For any of my subscribers that don't really know what's going on right now, it is pretty much this YouTube boxing event. These big YouTubers with over 1 million subscribers are getting into the ring and boxing. I'm sure you guys have heard of it, but one of the matches in the undercard that everyone is looking forward to is Deji versus Jake Paul. Who do I think is going to win? I think Jake, but I hope Deji wins. I really want Deji to win. Honest to God, it is. I pray to God that Jake loses. But at the same time, you know, we're going to see what happens. We're going to go through some of, like, there's apparently a live performer right now, so we have enough time to talk in regards to this. The last fight there that I seen, this is before the Deji Jake Paul fight, was probably the best fight that I seen. Two guys going at it. One of the guys now is calling out Joe Weller. Joe Weller's accepted, so it looks like in the next fight it'll be Joe Weller versus this other guy that won. Honestly, those two that were fighting before Deji and Jake Paul was actually a very good fight and stuff like that. And I actually want to give a shout out to Skurs. I know he lost, but the guy could take a punch. He did incredibly well. He can hold his head up high. Honestly, so far this has been a good event. I've actually enjoyed. I actually paid for it. I actually paid for it. And how's it going? We got Mandy, Golden Goddess. How's it going? We got RD Central. What's up, mate? How's it going, mate? Charles Wrigley said Logan Paul and Jake Paul sucks. Brandon said you still watch WWE. No, not anymore, mate. I might get into it maybe at a later date, but I didn't watch SummerSlam. Mandy Rose said hi. Who's won? So we're just getting into really the main fights right now. Want Deji to win, but Jake will win, no doubt. Absolutely agree with you, Frankie. I'm him 24/7 said, hey, yo, how's it going, mate? Charles Wrigley, hi, Jerry. Logang for life. We have a Logan fan there as well. BT presents who won. So we're still waiting at the moment. If you maybe don't have enough to afford for them fight, I can react to it. For obvious reasons, I can't show it because it's a pay-per-view and in case I get copyright striked or whatever. So we can't show it live on here. Mr. Daniel Evans was saying, can I show the fight? I sadly can't. This is only a reaction. As it says in the title, I can't physically show it for obvious reasons. But I will react to it as the best of my ability and let you guys know what's happening in the fight. In case you can't afford it, I'll describe it to you, almost like a radio show, if that makes sense. We got Cameron Lynch. What's up? How's it going, mate? BT presents said, has it started? It's actually started for a while. Skurs was in his fight there with Raka, and Skurs lost. Frankie Moore, are you a KSI fan, Jerry? I'm actually into KSI a little bit. I watched some of his shit. He's a good lad. Who won with Deji and Jake? Simer, that is the next fight that's going to be happening right now. So, Jack from NWS, shout out to them. What's up, Jerry? Not going to mention it could be on YouTube somewhere. Yeah, like, well, what you can do is if you are looking to pay for it, because some people might be confused as to how to purchase it, you just go to KSI versus Logan Paul, the certified channel. You click on it. It's £7 something. You pay for it, and then you can watch it. Honestly, I paid for it straight away at 5:30, and I've been watching the undercard fights and stuff like that. So this live performer is still performing right now in a I don't know who he is, to be honest, but we're going to have to wait and see. When is the fight? The fight is happening. The Deji Jake Paul fight is happening soon once this performer's off. So we're going to have to wait and see on that. So let me know, chat, who's going to win, Deji or Jake? Comment now. We'll see what the results is. We're going to see what's happening. Deji and Jake is fighting right now. So let me know in the comment section right now, who do you think is going to win? Your predictions, because the Deji fight and Jake Paul fight is just about to happen. I'm going with Jake Paul, but I want Jake I want Deji to do well in this, to be honest. So Jake, sadly, yeah. A lot of people kind of having that kind of reaction to that. I think a lot of reaction to that. I heard it's sad anyway. Yeah. There was a few fights that was just kind of like, ugh. It's not the most technical fight in the world, but honestly, I'm really looking forward to this whole thing. I'm really looking forward to Deji versus Jake Paul. There's another performer there. I just hope these performers stop so we can just see the fights. But yeah, like, honestly, I'm going to go with Jake. I've seen a lot of his training. We need to see Jerry versus Sean's View Entertainment. That was by Desmond Miles. Oh, I'd be up for it. I'd do it. Fuck that, I'd do it. Let me see, actually. Jake heard he has hands. Jake, I've seen some of Jake's training, especially Logan's. I've seen Logan's training and KSI's training. And I think Deji might have somewhat of head movement from his trainer that he was with, said that Deji's head movement is better than KSI's. Don't know if he's just saying that. Obviously, he was there. I wasn't there, like, so he probably knows more than me. But I really hope Deji just comes out swinging. And honestly, it would be an amazing. I think it's actually going to be good. I just hope Deji sticks to his game plan, sticks to his training, don't throw wild punches, because I think Jake is going to be very technical with his punches. I think he's going to be very tight, but very fluid with his punches, making sure he gets headshots. But I also think Jake as well, in particular, is going to go for body shots because they're wearing headgear. So it's going to be hard to actually knock someone out with the headgear. It has happened before. But I think what Jake might do is maybe like some kind of combinations to the head and then lower body and try and isolate maybe one of Deji's weak spots. We'll have to wait and see. Jake seems very confident. Deji seems very confident. So honestly, it is what it is. Apparently, some people are saying that the website is down for booking it. I just did it on YouTube. I honestly did it on YouTube. Let's see. Because like you said, Jerry, WWE is shit. It is absolutely horrible. I just can't watch it. I'd have Sean in a wrestling match, like a pro wrestling match. That would be nice. That would actually be that would be a fucking good match that we could have out in pay-per-view. Or even a boxing match, to be honest. Did KSI win it? The fight hasn't happened yet. So it hasn't. So we currently have now 35 live viewers. It was actually approaching 40 there. So once this fight goes underway, I'm going to give you guys commentary on it. This live performer is still going on. I just really hope it ends soon, like this live performance. So, thoughts on Constable Baron Corbin? I heard he's quite funny. I heard Baron Corbin, but I haven't seen much of it, to be honest. Be better than Omega versus Okada. You, Sean? Yeah, I think me and Sean would probably put up a better match than Omega and Okada, to be honest. Not like a technical one, but I think it would be more entertaining, like for the entertainment value, to be honest. KSI has not had a fight yet. He did. Sure, he faced Joe Weller. So he did. Jerry, I must bought the fight and I'm watching the fight and your vid at the same time. Thank you so much, Frankie. Thank you so much for your support. It means a lot. That was Chase Oliver, actually, that wrote that. Good one, Chase. Apparently, Angle is wrestling again. That's why he's out of the general manager position. Who won, Deji or Jake? It's still going on at the moment. So yeah, so pretty much what we're gonna do is fight looks like it's about to happen. Here we go. I also, in case anyone who is unaware, Jake Paul actually punched Deji before the fight. Deji showed up to his training camp in London, and like it was more like a press conference thing or whatever. And Deji rolled up in there, and then Jake just ran in and hit him. I think Jake and Deji legitimately fucking hate each other. Hunter WJ's back now. He has a channel. I'll post it in the link at some point here. But yeah, Wrestling Jesus is back now. He's back on the. He's also in the NWS as well, which I'm more active on. I'm actually more active on the NWS Revolution if you want to check that out. But yeah, like the amount of bad blood between Deji and Jake especially, it is crazy because these two, I think KSI and Logan is more ego. I think with Jake Paul and Deji, it is legitimate. It is legitimate fucking hatred. Legitimate. Jerry, look up the YouTuber base Baron Corbin looks like him. Why can't you show us the fight? Because they'll be copyrighted, mate. It is a reaction. I said that earlier in the show there, but like I understand, like if you're watching it, like if I could, I would, but I physically can't. I can't show you the fight, sadly. But I'll do commentary and stuff like that. Jake Paul is a pussy bitch. I'd rather watch WJ kick Logan Paul's ass. That would be. I'm not gonna lie. That would be funny as fuck. Chase Oliver said it's on Twitch. I don't know. Could you pay for it on Twitch? I don't know. WJ wrote Christ tonight, like. WJ, you want in here? Here we go. Here's the fight right now, folks. Obviously, Jake has more of a size advantage. Deji is 5'10". Jake is 6 foot. In terms of weight, Deji is 174 pounds, and Jake Paul is 189. In terms of reach, Jake has 4 inches of reach more than Deji. In returns to reach. Both of them the same age as well. So in regards to, I think Deji, hopefully he learns more about the technicality of boxing. Hopefully he knows about the head movement, always moving. I think that's going to be key because I think Jake is going to be a person that's going to honestly utilize the punches. He's going to, I think, straight away going to try and knock him out. I think. So Deji needs to be very careful if he wants to win this.
But what I did see from Deji when I've seen him make the strides in his training is his coordination on the pads. Vidal said on our podcast, he's actually more naturally gifted than KSI is.
Let's have a look here. Jake literally, I must have summoned WJ. Zubair versus Righty. Anyone have a clue what happened to Lefty? I have no idea. Just by looking at the two, I can tell this one will be one-sided. Yeah, I think so.
All of us guys, we've been sitting in this arena, soaking up the atmosphere for hours now. The first time they will get a taste of this is when they walk out, and then they only have a few seconds before they start.
By the way, I just want to say, True Geordie and Joe Weller and the other guy, I think his name is Lawrence, have actually done a very good job on commentary. I will say that they've done a very good job on commentary.
Your enemies as well. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot to adjust to in a very short amount of time. You know what I mean? You're in the ring, someone's punching you in the face. Yeah, and they're coming straight at you because both these guys are extremely aggressive. Yeah, Jake Paul has said first round knockout. He's not predicted anything other.
So in case you don't know, Jake Paul was saying there, that's what True Geordie was saying, is that Jake wants a 1-round knockout. Which says to me maybe Jake will probably go very similar to the last fight where they just run in and use sheer power. That could be an advantage to Deji if Deji uses technicality. If he uses pure boxing, he could win. He could generally win. What has happened so far, General Jerry, in terms of the show? Skurse lost his fight with Raka Raka. There was a few other YouTubers that I don't know. The fight that happened literally just before this one that's about to start was amazing. Like, the guy was bloody nose and everything. He actually interviewed the two of them because it was that good. No chance of a one-round knockout with headgear. I agree. Unless it's body shots, Frankie. Unless it's body shots. Someone wrote Conor McGregor versus Jake Paul.
It's going to be absolutely incredible stuff. Jake Paul enters the ring first.
Here we go, folks. Jake Paul's entering the ring right now. I'm actually looking forward to this. Oh, fuck the boos. He is getting booed. There's a promo. You know, I'm ready for a boxing match when I whip this out. See all these like promos, they're kind of cringy a little bit, aren't they? Especially the Jake Paul one, it's very cringy. Let's have a look at the comments here. Did Jay win? I think he lost. I think Jay lost. Show it. I can't show it, mate. I said this earlier in the show, I physically can't show it. But the Paul's dad versus Deji's dad. Yeah, I physically can't because I'll be copyrighted, folks. You can buy it. I bought it. It's not even that dear. It's only like £7. I bought it.
This is the biggest thing that's ever happened on YouTube.
Almost half over. Oh, here we go. Michael Buffer. You know.
Coming to the ring first from the United States of America, Jake Paul.
See. Here's Jake Paul coming down now. What the fuck? Why has he got a Bane mask on? Oh, Jesus, what's he wearing? He looks like if Bane hat was covered in Kleenex. He looks like if Bane was covered in Kleenex. I'm not gonna lie, Jake Paul's I'm not gonna lie, like Jake Paul's song is pretty good. Like the champion one, the hook's pretty good. This is gonna be good. I don't know what he's wearing, but he looks like he's ready. Oh my god, his necklace says fuck Jake Paul. And why has he got a makeup bag? Fuck. Well, he looks ready. He looks confident. It's really cringy, but I just can't look away. Tell us when the fight happens. It's happening right now, mate. Let's see here. The hook is pretty good for a song, though. One of my friends said, I have to wait. She had to wait on someone because one of her mates is watching it. Like, literally everyone's watching this right now. Right. Let's see here. I hope Deji wins. Okay, final predictions, guys. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? We got Deji gonna win. I honestly am gonna go with Jake. I'm gonna go with Jake on this. So. Also, over nearly a million purchases for this show so far. Nearly, it's at 700,000, over 700,000 purchases for this, which is actually bigger than most boxing pay-per-views now, especially with illegal streaming and stuff. I think that they did an actual good job showing this on YouTube, where you can buy it on YouTube. I think. I don't think Deji's gonna win. Deji, someone said Deji will win. Here we go. Here he is. Deji's right here. Oh, it's more of those promos. But it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here. I honestly think Deji has probably, he might have head movement. If his actual trainer is right in saying this, that his head movement is better than KSI's, then he might have an advantage. But I think Jake might have just sheer power and maybe technicality as well. I think also in regards to Logan versus KSI, I've made my decision. I think KSI is going to win. If KSI sticks to the game plan. If KSI doesn't stick to the game plan, then Logan will win. Because I think Logan's going to go for sheer power, while I think KSI is going to go for maybe more technical boxing aspect.
Absolutely incredible. This is the peak. Look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, making his entrance, here comes
It's crazy that they got Michael Buffer for this, isn't it? It's absolutely crazy. I want to see Venom kick Jake and Logan's asses. I'm not gonna lie, that theme song isn't exactly the best for Deji. Like, in fact, the song is terrible. No offense to Deji, I'm sure he's a good lad, but it's just a terrible, terrible song. Like, Jerry, do you like Call of Duty? Used to, whenever they focused on story, but now it's mostly online. I'm not really a big fan of that now. I wonder how much they paid Michael Buffer to announce the match. Probably a ton. He's not cheap. I remember in the WCW days when he did announcing, and I was even surprised that they even got him for that. Jake does look ready.
Quite a different demeanor between these two as well, isn't there? I mean, Jake looks ready to be absolutely unleashed.
Yeah. I think Jake is just gonna run in, I think. Here we go. So the fight's about to start, guys. Will you watch? I honestly would have started this like later if it was gonna take long to walk in, but I didn't think they were gonna have like fucking live performers and shit like that. Michael Buffer probably got paid $1,000 for it. Probably, yeah. Hopefully Deji is better than he looks. Yeah, I really hope Deji. Please, Deji, just win this. Please, Deji. I really hope Deji wins this. Like, oh, come on, Deji. Please win this. Like, just end our suffering. Deji has an opportunity to literally end all of this shit on YouTube. He like has it in the palm of his hands. And the question is he gonna do it? If he wins this, it's probably the greatest story in YouTube history if he wins this. Honestly. Also, guys, if you want to like the stream, if you're enjoying it so far, let me know. Like it, and also subscribe if you're a new subscriber. We'll talk more about stuff like this as well. So it looks like they're about to get it on right now. But I'm also going to be doing, if you want to subscribe, I'm going to be covering the KSI versus Logan Paul match straight after. So we're going to do a separate stream for that, for you guys. And for those that are watching it recorded, I'll post a timestamp of when the actual fight starts for you guys to watch. So, yeah. So Jake's getting his headgear on right now. Deji, he looks somewhat in shape. He looks a lot more better in shape than he was maybe a year ago. I will say that.
I'm not one to blink because Jake has said first round knockout, first round. All he's been saying. So you're not expecting this to be a slow start, are you?
This is going to be a fast start. Like Jordy said, Jake is looking to knock him out first round. So it's going to be a very fast first round.
Wanted to see action. Definitely already seen the last fight, but this one is set to deliver too. That's the voice of true Jordy there, sitting alongside Joe Weller, who competed last.
Jerry, what are you drinking? I am drinking Claymore whiskey. Drinking Claymore. How's it going, Z? The best in the universe. How's it going, mate? Venom and Carnage versus Finn Balor.
For me, I'm just seeing Deji looking at the floor a lot. He's very much with himself. And is it focus? Is it fear? You're about to find out. Listening to his coaches, that's one thing. He's definitely dodging coaches a lot. Whereas Jake is not really being instructed that much. Jake's punching himself in the face. He's getting himself ready for this shot. What's I say?
Oh, fuck them too. Just here we go, guys. Here we go. This is it right here, folks. This is it.
Months of anticipation build up to this moment.
Here we go.
Commentate on two of YouTube's biggest young stars. Welcome.
This is it. Yeah, Jake. And here we go. Oh, he's not. Jake using the Mayweather stance, huh? Jake's using the... He's rocked Deji early. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, Deji, no. Oh, come on, Deji, son. Come on. Very surprised Jake's using the Mayweather stance with the clinch arm and the arm holding out. Very surprised. I honestly thought he was going to be more of like a swarmer or a brawler, but it looks like he's taking the Mayweather stance on this one. Oh, go on, Deji, son. Go on. Go on, son. Go on. Go on. That was not, it definitely was not the game plan for Jake. And Jake now with combinations to the head. And he's more jabs to the head. Jake might, another jab to the head. By Jake to Deji. Deji going for another swing there. Oh, he's got him cornered. Oh, he's got to move out of that corner. Go on, Deji. Go on, Deji. Well done. Deji, very good fighting out of the corner there. Very, very good. Oh, fuck, he got rocked. He got rocked. He got rocked. Deji's rocked. Oh, fuck. Come on, Deji. This is actually better than what I thought. Deji's got to get out of that corner. He's got to get some movement going. Go on, Deji. Go on, son. Go on. Fuck him up. Go on. Yeah, we're about 40 seconds to go for this first round, guys. This is 1 round out of 6, which for a celebrity boxing match or whatever you might call it is very unheard of. Deji answering punches to the face of Jake Paul. He's bleeding. Jake Paul's nose is fucking bleeding, guys. It is bleeding. It is bleeding. But Jake giving him punches. Deji responds with a jab to the fucking head. First round over. Very, very good opening round. I was a bit worried about Deji, but Deji did very, very well. Anyone who doesn't know, Jake Paul's nose is bloody at the moment. Deji fought back. No. Jake's already a loser because Jake thought this was going to be easy. It's not. But this is a fucking boxing match. We got a boxing match. Now the question is, I think if Deji has done his cardio right, there's a chance he could get Jake on the later rounds. Because I think Jake may have burnt himself out a little bit too much. He's breathing very heavily. From what I see, I think Jake is breathing quite heavily. And that's a sign that maybe he was expecting to knock him out in the first round. If that is his game plan. Deji responds with more punches. I really hope I'm actually wrong. And I'm not usually wrong for boxing, but I really do hope this is the one time I'm actually wrong. Deji doing very, very well. Oh. And it looks like Deji is actually being more the aggressor now. Oh! Oh! He fucking hit him in the head! Go on, Deji, son. Go on. Go on, Deji. I think Jake should not have done that Mayweather stance. That's the problem, because he's fighting defensively, but he's trying to be aggressive at the same time. But you're exposing that side of your face. Like, that's Mayweather's good with that because he can dodge and shit like that, but he's not utilizing that stance. Deji, on the other hand, is keeping his hands locked, but he's being very fluent with the punches. He's hitting the target. Like, Deji is hitting the target. Very good punches by Deji. I'm fucking proud of the guy. Like, I don't even know him, and I'm fucking proud of him. Like, yeah, Jake's busted wide open, guys. His nose is like a crimson mask right now. Deji doesn't have any cuts, I don't think. Let me. No, Deji has no cuts. Oh fuck, no. Jake Paul did a very good job though with Deji in the corner. Oh shit! Come on, now Deji. Deji with a cheap shot. Don't do that, Deji. Now, come on. I don't know if you've heard of that, but Jordy turned around and says, "I don't think any of his girl fans will be a fan of his face right now." Jesus, Deji's winning. This is. I think Deji can win this. Yeah, Deji is getting outpointed. That's the problem. Deji's making damage, but he needs to get those points. He needs to get those points, and maybe that could be Jake with that Mayweather stance could be in his favor. Because again, guys, it's not all about knocking people out. It's all about genuinely just getting those points. That's what Mayweather does. So again, I can now see why Jake is going for that Mayweather stance. That's the end of round 2. Yeah, guys. So Jake is winning on points, okay, but Deji's doing more damage. So Deji's not. That's a crazy thing. Jake said this is going to be a 1-round knockout. It's not. Yeah, Jake is breathing very heavily. And this is where the advantage for Deji comes in. Deji is breathing heavily, but Jake is breathing incredibly heavily. Because Jake, I think, is fighting for those points. But I don't think it's going to go to distance. I don't think his fight's going to go to distance. I'll be very surprised if it does. I'll be very, very surprised. Jerry wins. I think Jerry will win. Jake Paul goes for the jab. Deji answers with punches to the face. Deji answers. Deji is showing good aggression in regards to this fight right now. I would even say more aggressive than Jake. Deji needs to hold his hands up a bit. Oh shit. Yeah, Jake's jab is very good. I hate to say it, but Jake's jab is very good. It's the stance though. It's given Deji an opening, especially with that stance that that Jake Paul has. He's very open, like he's keeping the head open, but he's jabbing very well. Oh, Jake Paul, very good job there. Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing. For anyone who isn't watching it, their defense is very, very down. That's why I said there before that Deji's kind of, he's not locking it like that. But like things, Jake's hand is quite down, especially with there, it's quite down. That's just sheer exhaustion because I don't think Jake's thought it was going to go the distance like this. Oh fuck! Jabs to the head, and yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, there's a lot of blood. Deji answers back, Jake with a jab, and then Jake with a response. Or should I say Deji with a response?
This is a hell of a fight, lads. I've got to say, I'm really impressed with both men. That jab of Jake is really doing the damage, though. That's got to be the difference.
Yeah, I think Jake is trying to win by points, which is smart. Like in a boxing, like that's why a lot of people prefer MMA. Oh, Deji with a wild punch and lands it. I generally didn't think it was going to go this far, but it is.
I feel like we're going to start seeing the cardio really being tested now. Going into that fourth round, I know you train for this, but it's a different thing altogether in sparring, going 60, 70, 80.
Say nah, stop, get help, no. In the face, in the face. The best resolution for this would be a doctor showing up and announcing everyone in that place has AIDS and cancer, and then everyone vomits and dies. I'll give him some points if he starts yelling at the meth enthusiast. I can't say that, man. Oh, no. Do you think Deji will beat Jake? I think Deji could knock him out, you know? I don't think this will go to distance. I doubt it. Deji lands a few punches there. And Jake's like shorts are covered in blood as well. I don't know if you can see that, but oh, that's a good right hook by Jake. That's a good right hook by Jake. Oh fuck. There's damage to the lower body. Jake's done some good damage. Yeah. Deji needs to have an answer. He needs to hold those hands up. Another jab. It's not looking good for Deji now, folks. Come on, Deji. It's good body movement by Jake. Jake was in trouble there a little bit, but that was actually good body movement by Jake. Switching it into where Deji's in the... That's a good uppercut by Deji. Ah, he's got him in the corner. Come on, Deji.
It's a left hook from Jake, followed up with a jab. And it's a body shot. He's got Deji in the body. He's going to the body. He's trying to wheel down. Right.
Oh no. Deji's taking a lot of punishment, guys. Kanye West versus Jerry, who would win? General Jerry should show up. I'd be honest, I'd fucking do it. I'm not gonna lie. Even if I got my ass kicked, I'd actually love the opportunity to actually do something like this. I'm not gonna lie, but these guys are like got over 1 million subscribers. There's no way they'd invite me to any of that thing. I really wanted Keemstar to fight in this, but yeah, shit. Things aren't looking good for Deji, folks. Keemstar thinks Deji's gonna win. Let's have a look at some of the comments here, folks. Tyrone Magnus should be on this fight. Is Tyrone not reacting to this? I'm very surprised Tyrone's not reacting to this. I thought Tyrone would be on the ball with that. Who's winning? Jake's winning on points, but Deji has done quite a lot of damage to Jake's face. Sorry for Jake a little bit because he's obviously winning the fight and no one's giving him any credit in the arena, but he's coming for the W and so far it looks like he might get it unless Deji do something dramatic. This is the 5th round now out of 6. Good left hook from Deji, yeah. I think if there's going to be a knockout, it's going to be in this round. Yeah, Jake's kind of tactic dictating Deji into the corner, and I think if Deji had good foot movement, like switching it so that he could then go into the corner, might work. But overall, I think Jake has actually done pretty well. I know a lot of people hate me saying that, but he has. Deji, however, I am really surprised. Oh, he's got Deji rock now. I think it's over. Jake's looking for the knockout now. What? It's over. Guys, it's over. The towel's been thrown in. Jake Paul has won. Jake Paul has won. Unbelievable scenes here. Deji's team surrounding him as well. Deji can barely start, bless him. What an effort from the young man. He's got everyone's respect in this. I respect Deji a lot. Exhausted. People may say some things about the target thrown in, but at the end of the day, the corner was just looking after their man. Like, it's
what they got to do at the end of the day. Deji didn't give up. Deji didn't stop fighting. Can't help but respect it, but you know,
yeah, fair play to Deji.
Stepping into the ring now. Yo, that was pretty brutal to watch, wasn't it? Unreal. I mean, obviously, it felt like from the opening bell, Jake Paul's face was busted up, but didn't stop him. He kicked Deji apart.
Yeah.
Didn't face too much being busted open.
I think Jake may have taken Deji too lightly, but in saying that, Jake did recover, especially with the jabs. I think Jake's jabbing was on point. I think Jake probably had more cardiovascular training compared to Deji, but I think Deji actually had more power than Jake in some of the heavy hitting uppercuts and even some of the jabs. So I think Deji should hold his hell high. Especially, you know, Deji's never done anything like this. And, you know, I like to see Deji in another boxing match against someone. I actually generally want to see him, like, very similar to the... I would even say Deji did better than Joe Weller against KSI. I would even say I think Deji did better than Joe Weller. But credit where credit is due. Jake Paul did very well. He stuck to his training. I think he was a bit like wondering why Deji wasn't being knocked out in the first round, but he stuck his head down, dictated the jabs, and Jake Paul won. Jake Paul won, Meth. There's no justice in this world. Deji versus CM Punk. The fuck boy, yeah, fuck boy Jake won. There goes my $5. Man, if you didn't actually bet on it, did you?
That's what we like to see, a handshake from the boys and a few words. Very, very lovely to see. That's beautiful. See the camera sweeping in. You've seen a very personal moment there for a long distance. That hate seems to have dissipated at this point.
Yeah, it looks like there's no more hate between the two.
I wonder. Most definitely has got through to them. And I don't think ladies and gentlemen, referee Gareth Morris.
There's a lot of blood on Jake Paul's shorts as well, too.
The official time is 1 minute 55 seconds of round number 5. The winner by TKO victory from the United States of America. Let's give him a hand.
Yeah, it looks like it'll probably be Jake versus whoever. Like, if KSI beats Logan, it looks like it'll probably be Jake versus KSI.
I'm here with your winner, Jake Paul. That was not the win. You expected this fight to go, but you got the win. How do you feel? I feel amazing, man. I worked so hard for this. Deji fought an amazing fight. I respect him. I hope he learned a lesson about the things that he said. If he said something about my family that wasn't cool. So hopefully he can learn from that. But much respect to Deji. No hard feelings. But I feel amazing right now. This year just in general has been tough for me, man. Controversies, friendship fallouts, lawsuits, the list goes on. It hasn't been an easy year. And this fight for me was
Boogie versus Pickle Boy.
Some boxing match.
KSI versus Triple H. I actually would like to compete against KSI in a wrestling match, I'm not gonna lie.
No matter how hard situations are, I want to give up.
Fuck Jake Paul, someone wrote.
Tonight, I'm gonna celebrate this
I miss the good old
I'm also
Jerry versus Randy Orton.
I'm watching a clothing line.
Everyone's trying to get me in this here, like, for fuck's sake, like.
original. Go to shop rnbo.com right now.
He literally just plugged himself.
You've obviously had a lot of help from a lot of people to get to where you are right now. Is there anyone you want to thank that springs to mind? I want to thank a lot of people. I had an amazing boxing team, first of all. I want to thank my coach, Milton, who put so much time, effort, and energy into this. He's amazing. I'm so excited that we won tonight. I want to thank my sparring partners, Nico Valdez,
Fucking hell.
RJ and Alex.
It's time to get the I'm showing my inner Zubair here. I'm showing my inner Zubair. So
you guys are amazing parents.
but yeah, it looks like that's pretty much all us for till the KSI Logan Paul fight. We're gonna go live once that happens. I'll put a timestamp for any of you guys that wants to see any more. I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching this. We will be live in about 5 minutes for KSI versus Logan Paul. This is General Jerry on the General Jerry channel, signing out.